The opposition party is switching places. I'm Brian Lilley with TheRebel.media. Time to take a little look at the polls, a bit of a peek at what is happening in terms of Canadian public opinion and the people that are going to rule the roost back here behind me come October. The Conservatives have been flatlining for a while. They're hovering around the 30% mark, sometimes a little below, sometimes a little above, depending on the poll. But the interesting trend to see right now is that the Liberals are falling and the NDP are rising. In fact, two recent polls have them out in front, meaning that if an election were held today, there's a good chance that the New Democrats could form government, albeit a minority one. The first poll that put this out there was from Ecos and Frank Graves. Now, Frank Graves is a known Liberal donor, someone that I don't put a lot of stock in. So when he came out with a poll saying that the NDP was at 33%, the Conservatives at 26%, and the Liberals at 23%, I thought, okay, I'm still not going to believe it, but if that's the best that he can put the Liberals at, it shows that things aren't going well for the former natural governing party and their current leader, Justin Trudeau. Then an Angus Reid poll came out, this one showing the NDP at 36%, the Conservatives at 33%, and the Liberals at 23%. What's going on here? Well, it is a bit of a power shift, and Justin Trudeau's star is falling. Yet another poll, Nano's Power Index, showing that Trudeau is at a 12-month low in terms of most popular choice for Prime Minister. He's well below Stephen Harper and Thomas Mulcair. So not a good day for them. What's happening? Some people are putting it all down to the Liberals supporting Bill C-51. That's the anti-terror bill. And I think that especially in urban ridings, that's probably part of it. That's going to hurt them in places like Toronto. It could hurt them in Montreal. It could hurt them in Vancouver. But that's not going to be all of it. I still think that part of it are the ads, the attack ads the Conservatives have been running on Trudeau for the last 2 years. Comments like this eventually stick.
I'm not saying no forever, but not now.
Nice hair, though.
Justin Trudeau. He's just not ready.
So you combine Trudeau's misspoken moments, like saying China is the country he admires most. You add in his support for C-51. You add in the constant bombardment of this guy's not ready, and it starts to wear down. But also, this isn't just about Trudeau falling, it is about Mulcair rising. And as he wrapped up his last caucus for this session of Parliament, he talked about how the NDP are now the government in waiting.
So whether it's in terms of standing up to the government in that part of our role of official opposition or showing that indeed we are a government in waiting, I think we've met the test on both counts.
If Trudeau is seen as not ready, not serious, Mulcair is increasingly being seen as serious, as competent, as someone that could replace Stephen Harper. So now the Conservatives are going to have to spend the next few months trying to figure out how to beat back Tom Mulcair, how to put Harper back on top. After just about 10 years in power, it's always going to be a difficult task for any party, any government, but it is the task that the Conservatives face going forward in the next election. I'm not going to count Justin Trudeau and his Liberals out, especially not after their big splashy will promise to completely remake Canadian democracy in Trudeau's image. It's a bit of a Hail Mary pass, but it could gain some support. So I'm not going to count Trudeau out yet, but if things hold as they are now, then Tom Mulcair becomes Harper's real opponent come October, and definitely not the Dauphin.